It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Bryce Young. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Blues and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina and then with the Rams, but now year 2 and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He connects with Palmer on that one. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. On 1st down is Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the number 1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When we had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike, it almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. On the draw, it's Brooks. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Watkins motioning over. On 2nd down, Young. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Young to throw. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Blues are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's Trenton Gill now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Blues offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. A a run with Brooks to begin this drive. Second and 7. They'll go once more with Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw, Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one complete to Leggett. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Here's Young. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second down throw for Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. To throw is Young. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Baker to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
On first down, here's Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On second down, Baker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
On infraction, defense. Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Here's Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Michael Jackson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Blues are out to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mayfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Blues offense ready to get back at it. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll take this to about the 28. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. On 1st down is Young. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, Young. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now Young. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find...
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Blues offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Young to throw on 1st down. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. On the ground, they go with Brooks. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Tyke Smith, they're on the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
To throw is Young. This one into the hands of Marshall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On comes the Blues punter. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Blues offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another try with Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Young. That's complete to Watkins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down and 8. Young. He completes it to Marshall. 3rd and 6. Throwing is Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 30-yard line.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. To throw is Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues will open up a 13-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Mayfield. Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The victories have been few and far between this year. Closing in on a W here. And that is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Watkins motioning over. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On comes the Blues punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Young going to give it to Brooks. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's to the left side, caught by McMillan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He finds his tight end, Keith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run here. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. A hit, and he has lost the football. The defense has got it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
The 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the draw, it's Brooks. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Give it up the middle to Brooks. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. They'll run with Brooks. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. On 1st down is Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, Baker. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we